This is Goals with Soul, the podcast for visionary coaches and entrepreneurs, building your business with inspired action. In alignment with your mission and authentic message, so you can create impact for your soul clients and feel lit up every day. I'm your host, Jo Ingram, married mum of 3 daughters from London and a former ad agency director turned business coach and strategist. In Goals with Soul, we blend revenue generation with energetics, marketing strategies with pranic healing, and ambitious business goals with our soul's desires. If you're looking to build your business with less efforting and more ease, this is the podcast for you. Let's dive in. When it comes to manifesting, it seems to be too often it's like this mystical thing that some people seem to be able to pull right out the pack and others really struggle for. Now, I'm Jo Ingram and this is Goals with Soul, and I'm on a mission today to talk about what many people pretend isn't happening, and that's not manifesting, not getting it right. And we're going to be talking about how we manifest in our daily lives and actually magnetize things. But behind the scenes, perhaps you're thinking, yeah, well, it happens sort of once maybe, but really, how do we keep making manifestations happen? And as a type A, driven, striving woman, I've come to realize that there are really specific things that are holding us back from that beauty, that magnificence of pure manifestation. And I'm going to share that with you today. Given that we're still in the new year, and I know that I want to achieve and to have. In the past, I've been all about achievement. And then, of course, getting into burnout and getting into anxiety about what is or is not happening. And instead, this year, my intention is for it to flow, but to flow in a direction of everything that I've always wanted. And I imagine that you're right there with me on that one, because who doesn't want all the results and outcomes to manifest? And so we come back to this piece about vibration and law of attraction and how we need to ease into the success that we actually want to achieve. And this is where we can actually cause a bit of anxiety or stress for ourselves, because we want it so darn much. And I've come to the realization that really highly driven women actually get themselves, and I get myself, stuck in this loop that you want it so much that it's actually blocking the energy to manifest what you want. I had a fantastic session with my life coach yesterday, and we were talking about the new year and everything that I want to achieve. And I love the fact that with a coach, you get called out on your own BS. It doesn't matter how many times I journal about this or how many times I coach my own clients. But sometimes when it comes to yourself, you just need to kick up the arse and you need to be told the truth. And she said to me, you can't manifest it until you believe it, feel it, and are already happy about it. You're just blocking it. And every time I hear this, I think, oh, I knew this. I knew it. Why is it that we all fall back into these loops of starting to hold on too tightly, like that scarcity mindset? Now, I'm not going to beat myself up about this. It's still early in the year. And if you've been following along what I've been talking about over the last few weeks, you'll know that I've been examining the idea of expectation around that energy at the start of the year and how it can actually make you want to push harder and actually get stuck in that doing and the desire to work harder, and you get on that burnout loop that so many of us know too well. You just want everything to start happening, energy and momentum. And we end up getting caught in this tight, holding on, striving energy, blocking the divine downloads. We start thinking about what I want and what I need rather than what I'm grateful for. And this is one of the core tenets of manifesting, and it's the idea of non-attachment. We put it out to the universe and it's something we desire. And some people write it on a vision board. But the reality is, if you want something badly enough, it's already in your vortex. You already know you want it, and the universe knows you want it. And for us, really high achieving types, what blocks us is a lack of allowing, right? How easy is it for you to just say, yeah, I want it, so it'll happen in its own good time. I trust the process, and just flowing through life, and magic upon magic, it just manifests. Well, that is how it happens. And I know that you're thinking, yeah, exactly. And the way to overcome that block is to just let it go. I told myself, just let it go. I know that I really want a particular product or offer to be a success. And I know I want to make more impact and income and all the things at the same time. Wanting it so much often means lamenting its absence. And I'm having a little bit of a rant about this today because it kind of infuriates me that when we're so good at doing so many things, but not getting access to the beauty of the energy of vibration. And I've been on a bit of a quest, well, probably about a year now, to really find the ways to unlock the ability to allow and to receive and to become non-attached. And I've dived into lots of books and lots of energy work so I can really understand this idea of letting go. And some of the things I've done that have helped enormously include the Sedona method. If you haven't read that book, I think it's absolutely brilliant. Really, really simple way of letting things go. Similarly, I'm doing tapping and I'm currently getting my certification in EFT. I think it's marvelous and it's so accessible as a way of accessing higher vibration and energy, to access that release. And as a certified pranic healer, I also use strategies like a morning ritual where I frequently give up whatever it is I want or need to the universe, to that higher power, to kind of take it off my shoulders. Because isn't it true that we put so much weight on our shoulders? Because we're the capable ones. We've always just picked up the tasks, whether that's in the workplace, in corporate, or whether that's in our jobs or within our families. We just do shit. You know the idea that if you want something done, give it to a busy person. Well, we're the busy people. So we always get stuff to do. We take on projects, home renovations, take on a new pet, plan a holiday, and that's just for the family. Goodness knows what it comes to when we're running our business. Perhaps you just add stuff to your to-do list day after day because you're ambitious, because you want stuff and you know you're going to be successful. But it doesn't need to be so hard. And unlocking successful manifesting is what I understand to be one of the most beautiful ways of inviting ease into your life and being able to achieve without the burnout, doing it beautifully in flow. And I love it too when we get beautiful signs that we're on the right path, that we're doing the right thing, and we're giving ourselves over to a higher power and letting things happen, that we're already feeling that we're in a place of happiness and achievement, even before the actual things are battle tested. And that's one of the strategies that's worked so well for me. In fact, I decided recently that I was going to quantum shift my business. And when I say my business, I mean me. I was going to quantum shift me and my attitude to what it is that I deliver and the clients that I call in. And I made this decision and I started writing content from the heart. I started writing content which poured out of me through creating my mission and unlocking an authentic message. And all the things that I teach, but haven't always been bold enough to just say. And I wrote this content and I put it out in the world. And it called in literally 24 hours, new clients and a day's worth of income that I'd never seen to that point. I was literally gobsmacked. And if you're not British and you don't know that word, it just means surprised. Literally like mouth open, I can't believe it. And I realized that by putting myself in a mental position, in an emotional and energetic position of already being that person, that's where the magic is. And so to my life coach's advice yesterday, when she reminded me that when you're in that zone, when you already feel it, you don't hold on so tight because you're already there. And it doesn't matter that the money is not in your bank today. And it doesn't matter that you haven't actually got it on paper exactly what you've achieved, because the manifestation is on its way and you need to trust because you are already that person. And that's the takeout, which is if you're struggling to find your groove and feel that trust, you want it, but you want to be able to do it without the stress of worrying whether your business is going to be successful. I advise you to quantum shift your thinking, shift how you feel and what you believe about yourself right now, and watch to see what the magic happens, what actions you take as a result. Take a walk in nature, as I love to do. Let the divine channel through you. And most of all, enjoy the fact that you're building your business, the coaching that you get to do, and the ideas you get to have. And let's be honest, it doesn't matter if you can't do everything today or this week or even this month, because it's all in play. Give it over to the divine and let yourself be guided. And this is an especially important piece of advice if you're an ex-corporate driven coach. It's so important to get this part of the equation right when you're building your business. And I make sure that whenever I work with a client, and particularly in my new program, Time to Rise, this is the foundation stuff. You learn how to unlock your authentic message and how to make sure you're really magnetizing clients with your true authenticity. And fundamental to that is making sure that you're doing it in ease and flow. It's something that I've studied for so long and read so much on that I can't help but share that. I've been on a personal journey to unlock this for myself. And I know that no program for my ambitious female coaches would be complete without making sure that we get the energetics and the fundamentals in place. And so as you grow your business and attract new clients, it's because you're being authentic, because you're using and utilizing your unique gifts. And it's only going to happen when you do it in divine balance with ease and flow. And that program opens in March 2022. And if you need to unlock ease and flow to build your business in authenticity, you can book a call with me in the show notes to find out if you're a good fit. And of course, if you're enjoying my podcast, please make sure that you're subscribed to Goals with Soul so you get it downloaded right into your podcast app every single week. And if you want to leave a review, I will be super appreciative. And so have an inspired action week. Take care and enjoy the manifesting. Bye now.